Hey everybody, this is Sotonij and I hope that you are having a Simtastic day. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on The Sims 4 and what has been released so far. So the big reveal of The Sims 4 just came out and I'm like, they look really cool. Now when I first heard that The Sims 4 was being made, I didn't know what to feel. Like, I was nervous and excited at the same time because I didn't know what more the Sims team could do to The Sims, because The Sims 3 is already amazing. So I'm like, what more can you do? So then there were pictures that started popping up. They've been popping up for probably the last 2 years. Like, they just started popping up of how The Sims 4 would look, and everything just looked too realistic and I didn't like it at all. So after that, maybe in the past 2 weeks, there were actual screenshots of The Sims 4 that were popping up, and I think they're called pre-alpha screenshots. So after I saw those screenshots, I'm like, if they look like that, actually, I don't mind. They're a little cartoony, but it's still better than realistic. It's way better than the rumored pictures. Way better. So remember back then when they first announced that The Sims 3 was coming out and they showed us pictures that don't look exactly like how they do now? That's how I feel about The Sims 4. Back then, I was kind of scared of The Sims 3 because they looked too realistic to me in the first pictures that they shown. And coming from The Sims 2, it was just crazy and they looked really creepy to me. Besides, if you remember what they first looked like, they were just like, ugh, just horrible. But then, you know, as time went on, they got better. So going with The Sims 4, who's to say that they will look exactly like how they do now with these screenshots, you know? They showed us the interface. We don't know if that's going to look exactly the same once it releases. They're still working on it. We have, what, another year? Come on now. So I was excited, but I really wasn't. But right after the first trailer came out, this was my reaction. Right after the announcement trailer was released, I watched the gameplay trailer. The story was so beautiful and Ollie took the girl up into his spaceship. Ollie was like, hop into my spaceship coupe. The gameplay looked awesome. So now let's get to the important stuff. So The Sims 4 was broadcast at Gamescom where we saw the Creative Sim mode, and oh my plumb bob. Instead of using sliders to adjust your Sims features, you can push and pull exact points on your Sims where you want to change. You can pretty much mold them like clay. They were pulling their cheeks, their eyes, their legs. Oh, it was so exciting. You can customize their voices and even how they walk. But the one thing that I wanted the most was height adjustments. You have no idea how many times I made someone that I know in The Sims 3. And every time I made them, they were the same height as me. When in real life, they're like maybe up to my shoulder. I really wanted height adjustments. So the things they did show about The Sims 4 is how Sims' emotions will react to different situations depending on what they wear and what's happening around them. They could be affected by music, clothing, even how the room is designed. They will have new interactions depending on how their emotion is. For example, when they showed the Sim was mad and he went to go punch a punching bag, he was furious, but once he mused it more, then he just became mad or angry, and it just goes down. It is also said that in The Sims 4, they will be able to multitask. There is a new way of building houses now. You can easily pick up rooms and move them around with the furniture in it, which is super cool. And they have it where you can just drag it and it'll just build up. Awesome. So I will link the trailer, the gameplay, and everything that has to do with The Sims 4 down in the description. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Dek dek. Now, in this scene, I feel like they've hidden some things. If you look in the top left corner, there is a